Why, hello there. My name is HyperDev. I am a game developer and I also teach people how to get into game development using Unreal Engine 5. Now, this video is a promotion of a course pack that I have on sale right now. It's going for just $30 and I want this discount to run for at least 300 students. The reason why I select a limit of 300 students is because that's about how many people I can respond to and speak to them when they have questions. If you're interested in learning Unreal Engine, you can keep watching for the quick overview of what's inside. Otherwise, enjoy your YouTube video. So learning Unreal Engine 5 entails a lot of different things. So the very first course inside the pack is the 2.5D game platformer development course. Okay. And this is what you learn inside it. You're going to learn how to make a player character. So your player character is going to have the ability, of course, to move around. They're going to have air combos and grounded combos as well. And that's just for the player. You'll also learn how to create an enemy that throws projectiles that don't kill me, and another that comes and does melee damage to you. Now, the way that I like to teach is by being really in depth, and I make sure that I try to show you the specific details as you're learning. So nothing weird is going to happen off screen that you won't understand. I also love to really zoom in and specifically show you bit by bit what you're learning. You're actually also going to spend some time with me learning about how to design and lay out levels. The beautiful thing is it's going to be really easy to get into because this is a 2.5D platformer. So the level design and optimizing it is going to be easy to get into. And at the very end, you're going to learn how to create a cool little boss fight. Now, this first tutorial and this set of lectures, you're going to learn a lot about game development overall. You'll learn about design, code, art, and audio, and how to organize these into steps to make sure that you can actually complete your game projects. And in the next three sets of tutorials, you're going to learn much more about Unreal Engine. You're going to be learning stuff like animation and how to create and add animations into Unreal Engine. And after integrating them, work out the code on how to make them blend into each other. And all of that inside the 3D character animation course is the only time in any of these courses you're going to learn how to use AI to enhance your animation because it uses, we're going to be using Cascadeur to use some physics calculation for more lifelike animations. And the time to implement what you're learning is going to be really quick. So after you're done with this, you can easily start creating your own animations for your own games. And with all my courses, you're going to learn how to implement in blueprints for quick prototyping, testing, speed of production, and quality assurance. And once you're done with that, I'd highly recommend getting into the Bat Like Game Learn Essentials of Unreal Engine tutorial. So this is a pretty short and sweet tutorial where you're going to learn a lot about. Whoa. Now, in this tutorial, you're going to be learning about physics and destruction. You're going to be learning about projectiles and VFX and a little bit about how to plan out different types of games. You go from a basic prototype and you will learn how to integrate all the different aspects of what makes a game for the final visual. I really like this tutorial. It was a lot of fun to make and it touches on lots of different concepts that by the time you're done, your knowledge is going to be next level. Now, last but definitely not least is the main menu settings course. Now, in this course, you're going to get into some more advanced concepts, okay? But before you get into creating a much more advanced menu system, you start off learning the very fundamental basics of how to make a working main menu and how to code and program all of its different systems. Okay, so what you end up with in the first section, you'll have a basic main menu like you've seen in all your games, and you're going to have the ability to adjust volume, resolution, VSync, and FPS limit, and that's going to be it to start. Then once you're done with this, we get into a much more advanced type of menu and Unreal engine settings. So like right here, hold on. So you get to add in audio into your world, and then you're going to be able to make adjustments. Everything from different actions and controller settings to changing the aim sensitivity, changing the audio, literally changing the language that the game is going to be in. That's accessibility and usability, and graphics settings. Let me stand over here so you can see this clearly. So you're going to also be able to adjust all the different complex settings in game. I get into them in detail in the tutorial, but let's say with ray tracing, you're going to learn, ooh, nice. My computer's fully loading that in. So you're going to learn how to do ray tracing and add that into Unreal Engine using different codes, as well as making different adjustments to the quality that it's running. YouTube is going to compress this to all hell. But that's essentially it. So with that, though that's that's everything you're going to be learning. Now, the courses altogether would end up being about 60 bucks. But I've decided for the next about what 300, yeah, 300 students, I want to bring it down in price, and it's discounted to just $30. It's close to 60 hours of in-depth teaching, and it's available now, and I would love to have you as a student. Once you've bought the course, you're going to have access to download all the videos or watch them through streaming. I've hosted them up all on Gumroad because it's really easy to give students access through there. And if you have any questions, hey, you can hit me up and send me a message. So far I've had about 3,600 students-ish. I mean, 3,569 students, and most of the reviews have been positive, which makes me feel pretty good about that. So most people have been enjoying the courses and they've been learning quite a lot, and they're happy about that, which is something that I, personally can really appreciate. And I always, do my best to be really clear in my teaching. Now, if that's something that you're interested in, I would love to have you as a student, and you can click on the video to jump in and make a purchase of the course bundle. It really is quite a bit, and it's way cheaper than going to game development college, which is really cool. Besides that, I would love to see you after you're done learning. Your dream game isn't going to make itself. You have to put in the work. Otherwise, cheers, eh? Have a good week ahead.